can hear you. Can you hear me?
Sound good. Always good, Dr. Kim.
Yay. How are you feeling?
Got a little bit of a headache, but I'm alive. It's good.
Are you eating?
Yes, I'm eating.
Okay.
I'm eating chocolate and almonds.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good combination. I know you weren't feeling well last week. Just you recovered some, or you still recovering?
I'm recovering. I'm not normally a headache getting kind of person, but I've had it for the last 5 days or so.
Oh, that
I think I need to
doesn't sound
hydrate.
good.
Haven't been drinking enough.
I was getting ready to ask that. What's the next question? Are you drinking water?
Not enough.
Okay. All right. Well, get better.
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
Good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound great.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a hectic week. I didn't have time to get a question into you, so I'm going to kick along and listen to what everybody has to say and learn from
Okay.
you.
Well, what about a question now?
Let's see.
Or we can look at your implementation. Do you have it laid out, or we can do an audit?
No. Oh no, I still have the tab. I still have the tab up. I haven't filled that out yet.
Okay.
So, no, that's what I'll do. I'll do that. Do that after the call today. I'll get at least the tab filled out so we get that started. I left the tab open after I recorded it last week and just didn't fill it out. So.
Okay.
So
Great.
I will get that
Well,
started.
if you want, we could do a little 5-minute SEO audit.
I don't care if it's
Let's do that. And then I want to get into the main material for today, which is copywriting.
Yeah.
I think you guys are going to really like this. And then we will replay or make available later this particular piece just for our special members.
Yay.
All right. And yeah, let me know at the end if you think this was incredible. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
All right, Tom, where are we at?
I see my picture when I was 100 pounds lighter.
Hey, I think you still look great. You know, you look kind of like Tim Cook.
Yeah.
And we'll tell you that. You're like a friendlier version of Tim Cook. And there's your son, right?
It's actually my brother.
Brother. Oh,
That's an old picture of him too. And then that's a newer picture of my other brother.
Okay. How many Hawkins are there?
There's 3 of us.
Okay.
Well, actually, there's 4 of us because there's now a nephew, Mark's son, who works in our parts department. So.
All right. Well, you guys should all smile. You guys are all half smiling.
Right.
You know, the smile is what drives sales. You would know, right?
That's right.
Kim. All right. Now we're using a series of SEO tools. And of course, you rank on mostly US terms. You rank on 3 terms in India for some reason, or is it Pakistan? 3 in India. Hawkins Chevrolet, of course.
Just to be sure, we should make sure there's a Hawkins Chevrolet in Danville, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And it's funny, we get confused a lot. So, but if but you're on our website, so you're on our.
Yeah. Well, I'm also looking at it from an SEO standpoint outside of your website.
Okay.
So for these particular terms, like Fairmont car dealers, you're ranking number 2. You used to be number 1.
Okay.
And we can see why that is. And of course, Hawkins best price, putting the best price in there. Fairmont car dealerships, that's good. I think last time we looked at how you rank in Google Maps. A lot of people don't know for local businesses like yours, Tom. And it doesn't matter if it's a chiropractor, a real estate agent, garage door repair. Google's where it's at. That's where all the money is, right? Mm-hmm. And whether you're paying for it or you're ranking for it, look, Hawkins Collision, Hawkins Used Cars, position 10 is barely visible, right? And
our collision center is brand new. It's been open a couple of years. So
okay, well that's great. You see, you're moving up, right? Moved up 3. Mm-hmm. You were 13, which is hidden on the second page.
Okay.
So there's all the things that are related to Hawkins, of course, which you're going to rank on, but the competitive terms that are Chevy and used Chevy and Suburban and whatnot, Malibu, Fairmont car. See, you're not ranking on these.
Okay.
But there's things that we could do to be able to do that. And the simplest thing, which is going to transition into what we're going to talk about later today, in just a minute, is getting more content here. So Google says that you have 457 search results. You see this here? And this is when you tell Google, hey, how many pages are there on this site? And says, well, there's 453. And these are the most important ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down to the end. And here's your certified pre-owned, which You could say certified pre-owned, or you could say used cars. People type in used cars. They don't type in certified pre-owned. Right? We understand why people say this. If you want to rank in search, you have to use the words they use.
Right.
And we could look at these results and we could see other details about the power that page has and how it fits into the rest of the site. Did you know you're the 16 millionth most powerful site on the internet out of about a billion sites? So you're technically in the top 1%. So if there's a billion sites, you're 16 million, that's not too bad. Yeah.
Could you just pull in the line?
So if we think about all the terms that you would want to rank on, you would want to have keywords for that. And the keywords that you do rank on, let's go a little further into Mankato Chevy dealership. Okay. That's just your website. So you don't have something on Mankato. Mankato, that's a little further outside of where you are, right?
Right. That's actually it's a larger, 50, 60,000 size town, about an hour north right between Minneapolis and our dealership, about halfway.
Oh, okay. Because I lived in Plymouth for a little while, but I heard of Mankato. So you draw some traffic from Mankato, right?
Yeah. Well, and then they actually, they're a competitor of ours in a sense, in new cars somewhat. And so, but they're close enough. We have a number of Mankato customers, especially in the used cars.
Okay.
So
now what if you said something about your favorite restaurants in Mankato or things about Mankato? Let's see. Let's just do a little. Now I'm inside conversion.ai and I'm going to use the blog post intro paragraph and I'm going to say Hawkins. It's for Hawkins best price. Oops, I said beat. Best price Chevrolet. And I'll say car buyers, it's the audience. And I'll say, what's something we want to talk about in Mankato?
You probably, could it be anything or talking auto related?
Anything. Doesn't have to be auto. My favorite places.
Yeah, my favorite restaurant in Mankato.
Favorite restaurants? Let's say restaurants or things to do. Okay, and what's our tone of voice?
What's that mean?
Fun, excited. You could name a person as a tone of voice. You could sound like Donald Trump. Who's a person that you like?
Are you sure?
I would say, would you say energetic?
Energetic. That sounds good. Yeah, that's what I would like to see. Fun, happy, energetic. And we're going to generate 3 outputs. I'm going to show you how this AI is going to be able to do all kinds of crazy things to generate pages. I love to eat. I know. I probably don't need you to tell me that. But what if I told you the best restaurants in my hometown? What if I could show you around? Okay, let's see here. This blog post is all about my favorite restaurants in Mankato. I'm a foodie. I know my way around Mankato. Here's some. Okay, that's an intro. Let's see if I can do, sentence expander, tone of voice. You said energetic. Is there a person you want to emulate? Who would you want to emulate if you could have anybody be your spokesperson?
Somebody who may be known around Mankato?
Anybody. Not Mankato, anybody.
Okay.
Who do you like?
How about John MacArthur, M-A-C. He's my favorite pastor.
McCarthy?
M-A-C-A-R-T-H-U-R. Capital A. Capital A-R-T-H-U-R.
Okay.
I don't know if that'll show anything. That's probably not.
Cato. Okay, let's try this. And a little zoom thing in the way here. Okay, entertainment. One of the best places for entertainment is Riverfront Park. Is that true?
I've heard of that, but I don't know much about it. So
drive the Minnesota River Valley, see historic Fort Ridgely, listen to live music at the Blue Saloon, a local bar named after the river that flows through town into Lake Minnewaska. Is that true?
That I don't know. I've heard of that, but I don't know.
Is that true? Huh? Let's see. Blue. Was it Blue Saloon? Blue Lagoon?
Blue.
What town is it?
Mankato.
Blue Bricks. Blue Moon.
Was that what it was? Blue Moon Bar? Oh, that.
But the point is that you can say, what's another topic what's a common question that people ask you, Tom? Or a common need, or
in Canada doesn't have to be auto related.
Sure, it can be. So how often should
why an iPhone versus an Android phone? How's that? Is that
okay?
Too weird?
No, that's fine. But what about it?
Who can teach me how to use my iPhone?
Okay.
I consider myself an Apple cult member, so I even had a couple of years ago, I needed to do it again. I even had an iPhone tips class. I had a bunch of people show up to learn how to use their iPhone.
Oh, good. Well, if you did that, show a picture of you doing that.
Uh-huh.
And then we can use the AI content with that. All right, here we go. So at the end of this, I'm going to give you access. You guys can just do this as much as you want, unlimited on all these different tools.
Really?
Yeah, really. Why is this not showing up?
Oh my God,
here we go.
I'm right.
I can show you how to use your iPhone. You need to call the phone company and ask them how you do it. You can learn how to use your iPhone by calling this number. Oh, that's a fake number. I was so frustrated when I first learned how to use my iPhone. It seemed like there were a million things to do and it took forever to figure out how everything worked. Okay. Let's see if we can use the new long form content tool, long form assistant. This is cool. Okay. So let's say what to consider when buying a new Suburban. I don't know.
There you go.
New Chevy Silverado. I don't know. Something like that.
You say what?
What can you do off road with the software?
You got do there instead of two.
What's that?
You have do instead of two. Silverado. That's a good one.
When you want to go off road or when you have a family or I don't know, something like that. When what?
When you need to tow something.
Need to tow what? Something?
Yeah, tow a trailer.
Tow a trailer. Okay. Okay. Now, this thing's really smart. All right. Let's see. Which of these do you like? Buying a Chevy Silverado, what to consider when towing. 11 things to consider when buying a Chevy Silverado. Towing tips. How do you choose the best towing package for your needs? Tow capacity. Trailer towing edition. Buy a Chevy Silverado towing a trailer. Towing capacity. Which of these do you like?
I like the 11 things to consider.
Okay. Good. And I gotta click use this one. Okay. I said use this one.
Oh, this is cool.
Okay. Let's take a look at this. Towing a trailer can be difficult, and the worst parts you have to worry about how your truck will handle it. If you're considering buying a new Chevy Silverado, then this blog post for you. Following are 11 things to consider. How much weight do I need to tow? What size of tires? What about the transmission? For shopping, blah, 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 blah. People overlook the importance of these considerations when buying the truck because they don't realize how important they'll be later on, blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
So then you go through and you pick one that you like. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can do this.
That would be so easy to do blog posts if you had something like that.
Yeah, we can just keep going and generate more. And then each of these will expand. So you can see when this turns into long form content, let's see, here's some more of them. We can expand any one of these things into more things. We can take this and say, how much weight do I need to tow? And then expand that. See?
Okay, wow.
So there's many, what size tires should I get? I don't know. Well, so generate more content. So it just keeps expanding, right?
Okay.
So anyway, so what happens is you start with an outline of different things.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I can go to this blog post topic idea and take each of these topics and expand it into a paragraph. And I can write a whole book even, or a series of blog posts. Give me a quick sentence about Hawkins Chevrolet. Let's see. Finance. See, look at all of these different topics: rental vehicles, pre-owned, new service. Think about how many different topics, Tom, are in each of these areas, and how little you have in each of these areas, right? Let's go to the service center. What about the different makes and models, right? So many different Chevy makes and models. But what you have here is just general stuff. Okay, having battery trouble. Okay, let's look at this. See what you have here. Okay, see, look. Battery trouble. Your vehicle's battery provides energy to start the engine, supplies power. We have original AC Delco parts and all this. I can turn this into something much better. And I could break it down into more content, which is going to be great for the search engines. In fact, I could have related battery articles to this, right? For different kinds of batteries. What about cold weather? What happens if the battery's old? Do I buy a new battery? You know, why should I buy the OEM battery? You know?
Are you saying to take this content and modify it and then have the website company reinsert it in its place? Or are you taking
here it is. So I'm taking your content and I'm going to make it a little nicer than what you have before, which is kind of, do you have Spanish? Maybe not as much in Mankato, but I can regenerate this in Spanish and it's legitimate.
Yeah, we don't have a ton. We have some communities around that have some Spanish, with some food companies.
Okay, so now I'm taking any one of these. I can take a sentence here and expand it and make it nicer, or I can take the whole thing and now I've made it even longer. See, look at how much better this is,
right?
Than what you had. Winter, cold, and summer heat can affect your car's health. Let our factory trained experts diagnose, service, replace a failing battery in your vehicle as soon as possible so you don't miss out on an adventure with friends because of lack of fuel. Not lack of fuel, but AC Delco batteries are always affordable but provide lifelong quality for any situation that might go wrong under pressure with their wide range available at different prices depending on what kind of need you have.
Little errors like that, you can just edit them.
Yeah, you just edit it. It's not perfect. So
Right.
A lot of people think that this thing needs to be perfect. No, it gets you 90% of the way there,
Right.
right?
Exactly.
Starter versus deep cycle. I don't even know what that means. There should be no problem finding one perfect for your needs, right?
Mhm.
You see how this is just, it just expands and improves upon what you have,
Right.
right? This is a pro level copywriter.
Right.
So we could do this with every page on your site. Tires. Oh, there's a lot of stuff we can say about tires and brakes and oil changes and, the things that people want to do, right? So we could look, I don't know, oil change. People, that's how you bring people in, right? Because then they come in for the cheap oil change to the dealer and then you find all these things that are wrong because the service manager is good at, good service manager is good at doing that, right?
Right.
All right, here it is. Oil change specials. Oh, there should always be a special,
Right.
Choosing the right oil. Okay, I mean, this is not bad, but you see how every one of these things need an oil change near Fairmont. Okay, well, let's go here and do this. Let's see. I mean, we could improve your existing content. We could write new content. Let's just use this thing here. Okay, 4 tire rotation, multi-point vehicle inspection. I know nothing about cars, okay? But this thing does.
Right.
And maybe instead of excited, maybe it's like helpful,
Sure.
expert, something like that. Okay. See, this robot will work all day long. It's so smart. The robots. Have you seen anything like this before? It's really
No.
kind of crazy, isn't it?
You brought
Okay.
up the website to us. Was it here last week here or somewhere else? Clubhouse or something. I remember.
Oh, shoot. Well, this one, okay, so we can't say Jiffy Lube because that's someone else, but you can see like what's going on here, right? Your vehicle's engine is a complex machine and the oil that keeps it running smoothly needs to stay in top condition. When you come to our certified service center for an oil change with 4-wheel rotation or multi-point inspection, we'll make sure your car has clean fluids, blah, 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 right? Your vehicle's bad, like blah, 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 just, you see what I'm saying here?
Right.
It's not perfect, but it's good. It's good enough to get you most of the way there. And the key is you just want to expand on the things that you have. New Silverado 1500 offers. Okay, what's this all about? Let's see how much content you have here.
It depends on what if it's looking for inventory or.
Okay, there's nothing here.
Well, it's because we don't have any. Our inventory is so short. We don't have any Silverado 1500s. So
I know you're saying you don't have any, but then again, if you want to rank on it, why wouldn't you just improve every single one of these pages?
Right.
Right. So I could come here and say, I'm even talking like a Minnesotan, I could go here to, let's see. Oops. I can't get to the thing here because this SEO quake thing's in the way here. Let's see.
Dennis, do you know if this one will let you do pay annually? I was gonna get it recently. I was using something else. I can't think of the name of it. Something similar, but I do want to grab this for a client.
Yeah, I'll cover
I
that in
don't
a second.
see that on the site. Thank you.
I don't think they have annual. I think you'd go monthly because they keep changing these plans to have more features in them, which is all this stuff's based on GPT-3, which is a commercial version of OpenAI. And by the way, you could just use it. I'll give you access to our account. We have an unlimited account. Yeah.
Wow.
5-star safety
Yeah.
rating.
Wow.
Truck in America. Like blah. I don't need to read this for you. You can see. Is this true? Is it available in 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive and 4-cylinder turbocharged? Is that true?
Yeah, they actually do have a 4-cylinder engine. So now.
Is it true it can tow up to 10,000 pounds and has 3 different trim levels? Is that true? It's true.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing's not complete. I mean, it's actually accurate somehow.
Yeah.
This thing's smart.
You can see the errors that it has are just they're just oddball errors like Jiffy Lube. I mean that's.
Yeah. It wouldn't know though, right? Because it doesn't. I mean,
And that first one down there, Apple's announced it will be limiting targeting options, and that might not belong.
No, this is another one. These are all the ones that we've done on this tool. So there's lots of.
I see. That's another one. I get it.
Yeah. We just generated 5 of these right now, right?
Right.
So this is a blog post outline.
Right.
So with the outline, we have these tips 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then
you go do a search on those tips, right?
Yeah. So then we can take this and then turn each of these into its own paragraph.
Right.
So you see how when you're generating AI-driven content, you're setting a framework like this, and then you're expanding upon the framework.
Right. Okay.
That's what that long form tool is. So I could take that, I can come back here, and I can come here, and I can paste in, this thing, and then I could expand each one of these, right? Why is this not? I think I got to do the Chevys. I got to put this in here, Chevy Silverado. Okay. See? All right. So there's an unlimited number of these tools that I can use here. So I can pull in my social media and have it write a caption for the photo. I can give titles. Any kind of copywriting, right? I can generate reviews. Tasted like trash. Oh, I don't want to do that. Company bio, personal bio, right?
Wow.
Yeah. And then these ones are a little bit more complex, but things like feature to benefit or the IDA or PASS framework are sales frameworks, right? IDA is awareness, interest, desire, attention, or action. Sorry. And it will go through the different stages. Like here, chiropractic first Richlands. Here's a description. This is just pasted in from their site. And then it goes through, you understand this is a sales framework, right? It's 4 stages in the funnel. So here it is. Attention and desire, interest. I mean, it just goes on. You can, see this. Creative story. Yeah, mix up stuff, right? See that? Okay. So lots of cool stuff here. And I'm friends with the founder, Dave Rogenmesser, and Austin Disto, who's their CMO. They're the founders of Proof. Proof is the company that has a little browser pop up here that says 27 people are looking at this thing right now, or 5 people have bought yesterday, right? They created that tool. So this is a new tool they built. And here we have this as our link. So now we have an unlimited account. So what I want all you guys to do is where's the chat? Here it is. Go make your account right now for free. You're in my account. You have unlimited. You can use the tool as much as you want.
Where to go?
No strings.
There it is.
I just put it in the chat here. This is what happens when you're friends with Dennis. Oh, and just to show you. Yeah, so go on there. And don't give it to anyone else, okay? Just us, okay?
Great.
And to Alicia's question, if I log out, this Zoom thing, I got to move this thing out of the way. Okay. Let's pretend that we are not a customer and we want to sign up for this thing, right? Now you guys have special access, so you don't have to pay, okay? Oh, look, see, this is proof. You see this down here?
Okay.
All these people have signed up for the thing, right? Okay, so we look at pricing, and their pricing is $29 a month with 20,000 words, and it doesn't include any of the pro features, right? But then if you want more, then it's like a cell phone plan, so you can, choose how many words you want. 50,000 words, 100,000 words, $300 a month, however many. And then there's other sorts of features that you can add to this, right? And it gives you examples. There's also here a Facebook group. Oh, wow, there's 8,000 people in here now? Holy moly. There used to be only 100 people in here. When I joined, there were like 10 people in here. How is there 8,000 people in? I think I know why there's 8,000 people in here. It's because once people started using this thing, they said, holy crap, copywriters are out of business. Why would I go to Fiverr or Upwork anymore? So you can see here that people are sharing examples of how they're doing things like Facebook posts, right? This guy here is like, oh, here, in 5 minutes, I'm going to show you how you can generate great posts. Or there's some really smart people here who have literally written books and gotten Amazon bestseller status off of using this tool. But the tool does 90% of the work, and then they use the thing to, see, here it is. Let's see, I'll show you some of them that are really, look, favorite tone of voice, Samuel L. Jackson, Morgan Freeman, Buddha. This makes me just want to try that. Shoot, I want to try it.
I know.
Why not? Let's see here. I put it into this one. Okay. Samuel L. Jackson. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Intro paragraph is good. Outline. Description works well too. Let's see. Hey, Kim, you want who else has an idea that we can run through this for their product or service?
Let me think. So, gosh, let's talk about mentoring or mentorship. or entrepreneurship.
Okay, mentorship. Now say something about it.
Let's say what do I want to say? What are the results? What are some of the results of having a mentor?
Hang on a second here. Hey, Matthew, I'm teaching a live class right now. Can I call you back?
Hey, Matthew.
Yep, I'm teaching a live class right now. I got a bunch of people right here in a live class. Yeah, no worries. Can I call you in half an hour? All right, sounds good. Okay, sorry. What are
the benefits? I said something different. But say, what are the benefits of having a mentor?
Good one.
Okay. And the tone is Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes.
And now that might be a little weird, but let's just see what's going on. All right. I wonder if there's going to be F-bombs in here.
I know, right?
For real, kids, meet me on the side of the screen. Let's make this happen. I love mentoring young people. I can't even do an impersonation. Okay. You must know the rules first before you break them, a young man once told me. I didn't take his advice, blah, blah, blah. I paid the price. Who among us hasn't been stuck with unfortunate yet invaluable lessons at the time can only afford to make mistakes? Sometimes we have mentors or those who guide our foundation in the formative stage of life. In Hollywood, there are old-fashioned methods like film sets and stages where an elder shows off their technique to a disciple such as, wow. And this just continue. It's pretty good, huh? Name another tone of voice. Elon Musk. Name one. I don't know, Donald Trump, What would Donald Trump say about whatever it is? Here we go. By the way, you can lose hours and hours playing with, there's many tools within this dashboard. All right, so notice how the tone has changed here. You notice this?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this content you could run through Copyscape or any other tool, and it's going to be completely unique because it's
Put your name in there, Dennis.
What's that?
Put your name in there.
Oh, my name. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can put, I think I'm big enough. It should show me.
I think so.
Okay. Dennis, what would Dennis say? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what it says. Okay. I am a mentor at Mentorship. Oh, because we said the company name is Mentorship.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Does it sound like you?
It's not bad. Yeah. I might even just say
It's message. Okay.
for aspiring entrepreneurs for digital entrepreneurs. The more you give it this, because if you don't give it enough, it just, you need something to go off of, right? Digital entrepreneurs who are just getting started. Okay. Tone of voice, Dennis, you. Okay. Well, let's see. How can the bot fool you? Let's see all right. It's working to help them meet. Okay. This is okay. Mentor-driven platform, sales coaching and social media. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. I think this is pretty legit.
Okay.
Yeah. When we asked successful digital entrepreneurs what they wish they knew when they were just starting out, many responded, a mentor would have helped me establish a path earlier on.
Yeah,
wow. I think that's pretty credible.
Yeah. I like that.
Okay. Well, let's see. Dr. Kim Grimes in German. No, let's see. Oh, by the way, I've had other people that use it for other languages. They say it's legit.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Yeah. And it's not just in Spanish correctly, but it actually is, it has the idioms and it's cool, right? It's not just Google Translate, right? It's actually legit. Said Dr. Kim Grimes. Is this something you might say, Dr. Kim?
Yes. It's always helpful to have somebody who tells you like it is. Yes. And who can point out the things that you might not see because you can. Yes.
How about this one here? Does this look good?
Can help you. Yes. It sounds like me.
Yeah.
Yes. It sounds like me.
Yeah. You realize what this thing's doing, right? It's scouring everything it knows that it can find about you on the internet. Now, maybe there's a lot of Tom Hawkins, so it doesn't know which Tom Hawkins it is, right? So it's going to do its best guess. Isn't it fast? The thing comes back in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah. Okay. So do you see how you could use this on any piece of content you have?
Sure.
It makes it easier. It makes the thought of the content library, building that, it makes it, not to say doable, but it's like you can exhale. Yeah. Like I'm exhaling.
Yeah, look at this. Here's an easy one. So Tom, you have this thing, value your trade. So people come in here, they want to get the most for their trade in, right? So what you have is a form. So fill in your information and then they're going to come back and say, okay, I'll give you $5,500 for this car or something like that, right? But what if Tom, you had some articles, like links to a couple articles, or maybe even a thing right here saying, here's how you get the most for your trade-in. And it gave you some tips and stuff like that. Don't you think that might improve what's going on this page? Because how many people, when they come here, are like, yeah, I might go to whatever the different places are, Kelly's Blue Book or whatever. And what do I need to know about, I'm just going to come here. Well, I don't know. I don't know anything about trading.
Would you put that link? Would you write a blog post on your website?
Yeah, I would do. I'm not going to tell you what I do. I'm going to do it. The whole thing with this is you don't have to talk. I mean, it's so easy. Best price. I mean, you don't even have to think about it. It's like cheating. In school, they would say this is, how to get the best price for your trade-in. And I'm not using the right tool. I would use one of these other ones, right?
Right.
And let's generate more of these. So what I do is I'd list out 3 or 4. What are 3 or 4 things about? What I do is go to the blog post ideas thing and say, okay, what are the things about? We'll get the best price. How does it compare against Blue Book? What about, selling to the dealer versus private party? Or do I get a better price if I buy the car versus just, separately trade it in, as a deal? And,
Wow.
A lot of people don't know that when you trade in a car, regardless of what conditions it's been driven in, new or old, they'll be evaluated staff member who assigns them a point value based on their physical and mechanical conditions. Buying from us guarantees that we are truly working with your interests and blah, blah, blah. Okay.
That's great. That's great copy.
Actually, this one's even better. Have you ever walked into a dealership with the intention of buying a vehicle and walked away feeling like you're ripped off? You feel foolish, lost, or frustrated. I'm Tom Hawkins, founder and president of HawkinsBestPriceChevrolet.com. Is that what it is?
No, it's
so it knew that. My company specializes in customer-centric car searches where we match your wants with pricing from dealerships. No, that's probably not true, is it? Who can meet or do you? You pull from other dealerships. You're not Wichita. We got to fix that. For sale, it includes miles, colors, features, whatever it you want at the exact price you've hand-selected, all while offering the best trade-ins as well.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, you can tweak a few of those things. It's about all there.
Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not perfect, but hey, what do you expect, right?
Perfect. Save a lot of time.
But don't you think, everyone here, that the biggest issue with content is not that it's perfect, it's that you don't even have the content. So if we can just get you most of the way there. Sentence expander. This is my favorite one. Let's see. Trading.
Yeah, I'm going to start using this to generate consistent blog posts for my Google My Business pages.
Okay.
And,
buying a used Chevy. What's a Chevy Expedition? What? I don't know. Tahoe is so confusing. And the tone of voice is Tom Hawkins because it seems to know who you are. Okay. So let's just do a little more of this. Okay. These are the steps you need to take to make this purchase. It's a good thing it can help you, blah, 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 blah. Buying a used Chevy Tahoe is so confusing. I've been looking online for months and it seems like no 2 sites say the same thing about this vehicle, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Maybe that's not, maybe not the sentence expander. Actually, here, PAS. And let's say buying a new Chevy Tahoe. And let's just try this. All right, but you see the point is that there's all these different ways. Okay, so problem, agitate, solution is a sales technique, right? Managing the sales team. No, that's not what we want. Or let's see. Here we go. Yeah. Is that true? The price of a used Tahoe can range from $9,000 to $12,000. A new one is about 30. Is that true?
Actually, they can range from 9 to 40,000, depending on how new. Because new ones are, new ones are 50.
Okay.
So,
but do you think? So problem, agitate, solution, right? This is a technique, right? Where you're driving to a sale, right? It's a sales technique. Okay. But do you think this is something that's pretty close to something you might use?
Yeah, definitely. I can see that with a lot of topics, and I can see using it in, especially some of the videos that they talk about, which are good, are how-to videos, how to program the clock on your radio, how to pair your phone to your Bluetooth in your car. You could do videos and come up with easy copy for that.
How to pair the Bluetooth with your car? What was it you said?
How to pair your phone to the car using Bluetooth to pair your phone to your car radio, whatever. Okay.
I'm sure, we can rearrange this thing in different ways.
This is Alicia. This is a little creepy. I threw something in for one of my clients, it threw in one of their customer names. It said that they've been working on this product for a year.
Well, I mean, it's making stuff up. Okay. The AI is just, it's looking at what it can find on the internet and it's coming up with stuff. Is this pretty accurate, Tom? Is this true?
Yeah, the second one is fairly close.
Okay.
But, you know, that's the thing. I like it. I used to do that when I did radio ads. I'd tell the radio station, come up with a copy and then as a template, then I edit it. And this kind of does the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, it comes up with basic copy and I can edit it or change a few little things.
Okay. So we can see that you can see there's all these different tools that will create content in a particular way.
I noticed when I loaded it up that you can go to the top and you can pick by topic. You know, so if you only want to look at website stuff, it filters it down.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see.
Ridiculous.
Who wants to try another one? Ridiculous marketing ideas. Who wants to give this a go? The other Tom, maybe.
So this is just any product name you put in there?
Sure, anything.
Put digital advertising. Let's put something in our field.
Sure.
And see what.
Okay. Product description.
Digital ads for retailers that drive traffic to your store or online.
Okay.
I love the description. We are not responsible for you ending up in jail or losing all your customers if you attempt these.
Here's some ideas, right? Use a $100 ad where you put an ad saying, okay, send mystery boxes to bloggers and ask them to blog about their experience. And maybe get a few more. This is not enough. Let's get a little more creative. Let's do this.
Start fake Kickstarter called Dogs.
Okay. Create a GIF of the CEO looking constipated, blowing out, and huge digital ad for jewelry retailer. Okay. Throw an NHL themed launch party and use a popcorn machine to stimulate the pop of a goal being scored. That's a dealership kind of thing, right? They do that card. Yeah. Have each person at the party who signs up for the tools get a Red Bull with vodka mint schnapps as their drink ticket. Roll a big metal ball on Safari to claim you have the most paid traffic in Africa. Oh, wow.
I don't get that one.
Pay for fake customers to go in your shop. No. Okay, so this thing is it's literally just coming up with stupid things, right?
Well, it comes with absurd ideas that might generate another related topic that could be successful.
Yeah, this is a joke, okay? Yeah, we're not responsible for you ending up in jail or losing all your customers who attempt this. This is a joke. So this is the robot just being funny, right? It's unique. This is not a list that it rotates through. It's all completely new. It's never been said before. Video topic ideas. Persuasive bullet points. Oh, okay. Who wants to give this a shot? Well, you get the idea, right? I mean, you don't have to even know anything. You don't even have to be creative.
Well, Ishmael put an e-bike. Yeah. Oh yeah, Kaira. That would be cool.
Okay. I'm literally just doing nothing here. Just, I'm doing almost no work, right? Is it fair to say I'm doing almost nothing?
Right.
Bullet points. Generate more leads for your practice. Builds trust with potential patients. Well-known and respected brand in the chiropractor world. Generate more calls and new patients for your practice. Improve customer service. Get more patients. Increase market share. Save time. Generate more leads, calls, and patients.
Good.
Not bad?
Yeah,
Right.
It's not bad.
All right. Well, you can see there's lots of these different things it can do, right?
Yes.
Video topic ideas. Video script hook and introduction.
Oh, that one could be good.
That's
Yeah.
cool. SEO stuff. Email subject lines. Review responder. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Testimonial helper. This is actually pretty cool. I've used this one. Okay. So if you take advantage of my offer, which is to use the tool for free in my account, because I have a very special account, then my hope is that you might write a little post showing what you've done and use our affiliate code.
And do what?
Use the affiliate code that I just put into the chat here. I just put it once or twice, not all the time, just once or twice saying, and my friend Dennis was showing how to use this tool. And so we earn a couple dollars, not much, but a couple dollars. Yeah.
I'm putting it in my documents now.
So did you give us the login and password or did I miss it?
Now you have a link, and from that link, you create your login.
Create. You just use your email and a password.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm clear.
It doesn't even look like it has any password restrictions. Just make whatever you want.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with that link you just put up there for that affiliate, what do we do with that?
Just in your article or in your post when you're generating stuff, say, "Oh, thank you to my buddy Dennis, who showed me how to do this."
Oh, and then use this link and link this to your name.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Just drop in the link, say, "Hey, if you want to learn how to do this too, Go here and sign up. It's $29 a month. There's a free 1-week trial, no questions asked.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Got to save the link.
Yeah. So I'd love to see what do you guys think? I know Alicia's here.
I love it. Thank you, Dennis. Been wanting to get into do more writing. I've been people tell me I'm a good writer. I want to do more things, but this is, even though you're a good writer, sometimes you need ideas generated for you. And this is really going to be a help to get the things out there. Then it's just a matter of editing and posting. So.
Right.
Yeah. See, I used to be a good writer, and now I see this.
I know, right?
I'm not gonna, do you want to compete against the computer in chess? The computer's going to beat you. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, really, you're not going to be able to beat the computer in online marketing now. It's just getting too smart. Okay. Imagine where this technology is going to be in a couple of years from now.
I can't believe this technology is now. This is awesome.
And I gave you guys unlimited access.
Wow.
Unlimited. You can generate as many words as you like.
That's super nice. That's super nice of you.
Yeah. And if you're a digital agency, then your clients are going to see, you don't need to tell them you're using this tool. I mean, do you consider that unethical if you don't tell people you're using the tool? I mean, you're writing great copy. And I see people in the group where they're saying, yep, this thing beat the copywriters that we have. It's beat my best landing page. I'm getting 30% more conversions. Like, people are using the copy. It's converting better. That's the main thing. It's not that it's saving you time. It's that it's generating more performance.
I'm just wondering if for example, my website company, I would think that companies like that use it, but they apparently
don't know about it, Tom. So you can go to them, you can show them, and they're not going to know. They've never heard of it, Tom. Right. They don't even know. You're ahead of them. Like, they're probably thinking, oh, we're the innovative website company. How is it that Tom Hawkins knows more about digital marketing than we do? We never heard of this tool before.
Right. That's right.
I got one name for him, Dennis Yu.
That's
how.
No, right?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
All right. Website. I know the guy who owns our website company. I'll have to get him in touch with you.
Yeah, and if they like this,
they could be a customer of yours of Blitz Metric.
Well, they should join Office Hours. It's $100 a month, and we're hanging out here live. There's only a few of us.
Right.
Probably should charge more than that.
You should, but I'm good. But you should charge more. Yes.
And every week we get to cover something new, and I'm hoping that you guys find that it's worth your time. And there's a lot of things that you want to know. There's a lot of things that that you don't know, and that's what people sign up for courses, right, and programs. But think about all the things that you don't know that you don't know.
Right.
How big is that compared to the things that you don't know that you want to learn? Versus think about the things like this where you didn't even know, like, you wouldn't have come into our office hours thinking, okay, Dennis, do you have a content writing tool? Because, content writing is I don't have time. And you would never think to ask the question. So I think the benefit of office hours and, being in groups like this is that it's exposing you to things that you would never have thought of. And that's really more valuable than, because a lot of people think, I want a new website. I want better leads. I want, PPC ads. I want, okay, that's great. You need all those things, but it's stuff like this that really changes the game.
Yeah.
Dennis, I had a client meeting, and I decided this week again that I'm going to think like Michael Jordan. Okay. And Michael Jordan never missed practice. He didn't really need practice, but he did. He always showed up, right? Not like these young punks who are like, oh, I'm so good, I don't need to go to practice. And so I told my client, I said, I'm actually, I got to meet with a coach. Okay. And I can't skip, because then there's always a reason to skip. And then I'm not going to know what I'm really missing. I said, so, I've missed a few. I have to get back to making sure that I go to these every week. And I never would have guessed. Look, I just got unlimited access, everything. So I reset my mindset to be like, okay, this is the practice that we need. This is the coaching we need. You don't know what it's going to get. Just show up every week and make that a priority. So I'm really glad that I did that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you're here. And the key is to come with an open mind and just be, to be open to things that you might not, because when I first saw these kinds of tools, I don't want to put too much emphasis on this tool. I want to emphasize the fact that there's things that we don't know about. This is one of many things we don't know about. And I came in thinking, there's no way the robot can beat me. I'm a pro copywriter. I've been doing this for 30 years. Then I came in, I started using it, and I thought, uh-oh.
You got a little humble there. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you get to get benefit out of a group like this. You got to come in humble. Otherwise, you think you know everything. And I coach a lot of digital marketers that are at the top of the game. And I coach a lot of people who are just getting started. And the difference between the two is those people who are just getting started, they think they know everything.
Right.
And that's how they get their ass kicked.
Right.
I've been in the game a long time. The more I learn, the more things I come across, the more I realize I don't know. Every time I learn one new thing, I uncover 10 things I don't know about.
Yeah.
So the further I go, the greater my ignorance becomes. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I'm becoming increasingly ignorant. Yet you see these young punks, they come and go, they don't last.
Right.
I see them and they're bright and they're enterprising and they think they're going to be, the next Elon Musk by next month with Lamborghinis and all that kind of stuff because they've been on Instagram a little bit too long. And they're not. And I check 6 months later, they're gone.
They're gone.
They quit. That's what my post on Facebook was a couple hours ago. About how if you don't quit, you win. And the way to advance is you always got to stay humble. You always got to be open to new stuff. Even I have the same thing because I was rated number 3 in the world at PPC in Google Ads, I think 7 or 8 years ago, of all the people that do PPC, right? And I could easily say, well, I'm one of the best in the world, but there's a lot of stuff I don't know about, for example, Google local service ads, which are fantastic there are 40 categories of service businesses. And now how Google is so big on location extensions and how it ties into Google My Business. And am I an expert on that? Not really. Is anyone an expert? No, because it's rolling out. It's all still new. No one is an expert. This tool here today on creating new content, is anyone an expert? No, because it's only been around a couple months.
Yeah.
They're making new stuff every day. Every day you go in and you're like, oh, what's this?
What's only been around a couple months?
It's only been around, 2 months, 3 months.
Are you talking this AI program you were talking about?
This tool, yeah, but there's 10 other copycats, but this one I think is better than the other ones.
Okay.
I've used all the other ones too. I paid for their thing just to try it out. This one I believe is better.
Okay.
Yeah, you can mess around too, but then you end up going down this weird rabbit hole comparing. I already did the work for you, so you guys can see. Yeah, and it's not just because the founder is a friend of mine. I actually have checked out the other ones. Mm-hmm. These guys are further ahead, but they might not be the leader in a year from now. I mean, who knows? This thing's so competitive.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Was that worthwhile? 1 out of 10. How did we do today?
20.
Yeah.
20. How about Alicia? Ismail? I didn't see you guys. I don't see your faces. What do we get?
I'm in car. I'm on my way
in
to
the car.
home.
All right. Well, keep driving safe. Yeah. I just want to make sure you're getting value. You can watch the replay on this later.
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of the replay, is it in the CEO group?
It should be, but we're getting a community manager to take all this stuff and then condense it down just to the highlights. Yeah.
Okay.
The best thing is just to show up live because, a lot of times you're like, oh, I'll watch the replay, but you never watch the replay.
Right.
You know how it is.
The fear of missing out.
Yeah.
So I just show up.
Yeah.
I did watch the replay of one of your Clubhouse instructional.
Oh, yeah. What do you think?
Whole hour.
Yeah. Did you have fun?
Yeah. A few weeks ago, I was.
All right, guys. Well, glad hanging out with you.
Appreciate it, Dennis. Learned a lot.
Thank you so much.
And let me know as you're using the content, publish examples, and then I'll highlight the best ones on my blog and pass you some.
I'm gonna share this. Can I share this link with with some friends and say, hey, you need to check out this AI copyright stuff?
Joe, share the affiliate link and say the way I'm keeping up. So like Kim said, the FOMO. The way I'm keeping up. You tell people the way I'm keeping up is I'm part of office hours. The link.
Oh, is there a link to invite people to office hours?
Yeah, I just put it in the chat.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, say you want to know where I'm learning all these tips. Every week I'm learning new stuff, and I'm also able to ask questions too.
Yeah.
And I get access to all the other training in the Blitzmetrics Academy, which is lots of training, a lot of stuff in there. You could spend years trying to go through all the stuff in there.
So something's wrong with me to think that I'm going to get through them all. No, I'm just teasing.
That's great, Kim. I love the attitude. I've seen people say when they sign up, they're like, yep, I'm going to watch every single one of the videos. I'm going to read every article. I'm going to go through every course. Come back to me when you've done that. Go ahead and come back to me when you've done that.
Exactly. Halfway through, I get overwhelmed and say, okay, I need to breathe.
I've been doing this 30 years. So good luck.
Wow.
Well, thank you so much, Dennis. Really appreciate
But here's the thing, like when you're in this book, or not this book, when you're in this group, you're able to accelerate what would take someone else 3 years. You might get there in 3 months. That's really what the benefit is.
Yeah.
Right.
And let me say this, Dennis. This took the overwhelm from building the content library because I had a lot of head chatter. So just today relieved me from that. So I don't have the head chatter anymore.
See, there you go. All it took was one little thing for you, Dr. Kim. And how long has that thing been plaguing you?
I know. It's been plaguing me for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for all you guys. You guys are awesome. And keep me posted on how you guys are doing. Post it in the group too. And then, share the love. Have other people join our office hours. I'd love to see them. A lot more cool stuff.
What's the group that there is with this? There's a group.
Well, this group we have, this Wednesday live call is called Office Hours. And we merged it into Blitz Station so that it has all of our training in it. Plus it has the weekly live coaching.